Coming up on UIWtv. First, an update on Founders Hall and what it means for students. Next, Lunar New Year returns to campus. And later, how a Catholic youth organization is creating opportunities for student athletes across San Antonio. All this and more on UIWtv.
Hello and welcome back to UIWtv. Thanks for joining us today. I'm Maurilio Cruz.
And I'm Danna Ramos. Now that the San Antonio rodeo season is coming to a close, Leo, did you get a chance to check it out yet?
See, no, I haven't gotten the chance yet, but tonight is free with a valid college ID, so I'm looking forward to that. Have you, Donna? Have you gotten a chance?
I haven't yet, but I kind of want to go today, if not tomorrow, to go see Ludacris.
I heard about that. That sounds awesome, dude. And there's honestly so much to celebrate, so let's check out what's going on campus. UIW faculty member Rachel Booth was named a 2026 Fellow of the American Society for Biochemistry and Molecular Biology, also known as the ASBMB. It's a nonprofit organization that provides scientific networking opportunities and career development. Only 16 faculty members were selected for this year's honor. Nationwide, Booth said, "I am honored and deeply humbled by this recognition." So a big congratulations to Rachel Booth.
UIW hosted its Pierre Lecture on Tuesday evening in the Joris Ballroom. It is an annual lecture named after UIW's founding Sisters of Charity, Sister Pierre. The event addresses current issues relating to social justice, ecology, and globalization. This year's speaker was Sister Teresa Maya, who presented Care for All, What Does Catholic Mean in Healthcare? She spoke about the importance of service and equality in the healthcare industry. This is just one way UIW stays true to the faith mission. As the University of the Incarnate Word begins to grow, so does its campus. Founders Hall is set to open to the Broadway campus, creating a shared space for multiple departments, including the School of Mathematics, Science, and Engineering, and the School of Media and Design. Founders Hall is not just about a new building. It is about creating an environment where students can learn and grow together in ways they could not before. Students can come together to collaborate and create new opportunities for more endeavors.
Enrolled in classes that are going to be offered at Founders Hall, and then they find the space, they like the space, I think they'll enjoy the space, and that's what I'm really looking forward to is the students enjoying the space.
The building will feature updated technology, flexible classroom layouts, collaborative workspaces, and dedicated areas for student support. The move reflects the growth on the Broadway campus and a continued investment in the student experience.
With that, we don't have to worry much about construction anymore, but there's always weather changes to look out for. Khalil Ray is here with the forecast. So Khalil, what are we looking at?
Well, I mean, take a look for yourself. We're already sitting at 93 degrees. It's not May, it's not June, it's the end of February, as a matter of fact. We're already at 93 degrees. Now, luckily, this isn't going to last very long, as we do have a front that will be knocking on our doorstep. But overall, that is going to be the high for today, as we are just expected to really drop in temperatures throughout the rest of today into tonight. But as I mentioned before, we do have that front, and that's actually what's causing that significant heating. It's just compressing the air and heating it up rapidly. But again, it's only going to last for a little bit. See that front knocking on our doorstep? That's going to come through later on this afternoon, only dropping our temperatures from the 90s to the 80s. So we're still going to be well above average before we do have this high pressure. That's going to settle in, bringing us some dry weather, but it's going to only be in the short term. We are expecting some moisture to return thanks to this stationary front. That's going to kick in some moisture from the Gulf, bring in some of those clouds. So we are still going to be in the 80s, but it's just going to feel a lot more uncomfortable with that humidity starting to increase. Now, I also wanted to talk to you guys about the forecast wind gusts around this front. We are expecting some gusts anywhere from 15 to 20 miles an hour. And along with that dry air, that is causing what we're seeing in terms of these fire weather alerts. Now, most of it is going to be to the west of us. That's where that front is currently. But could still see some gusty winds and some of that fire danger here as well, because it's just dry all around. And this drought monitor isn't helping. As a matter of fact, just got updated today, and lots of us are still under an extreme drought, including Bexar County, Guadalupe, Comal, areas to the south and further east of us. So none of those things are really helping out that drought, but hey, it has been nice outside over the past few days. Now, again, temperatures are going to be in the 80s throughout the rest of the next 7 days, but as I mentioned before, moisture starts to return this weekend, so it is going to feel a lot more humid and muggy outside than we would like. But we do need some of those rain chances, as you can see, 20% by Wednesday. So of course, for more weather updates on the potential rain chances and how long will this drought last, stay with us here at UIW Weather.
Thanks, Khalil. The temperatures sure have been crazy lately, so we're hoping for some stability in the coming future. Now, UIW's literary journal, Quirk, gives students the chance to turn creativity into real publications. From writers to artists, this organization shows what it means to work hands-on. Here's Isabel Lara with more.
The more capacity you should have to generate.
Quirk Literary Journal is a student-led publication produced through hands-on experience that teaches what it takes to bring a creative journal to life.
By taking on this big project of accepting national submissions, sometimes international submissions, depending on the year, that we learn this process of publishing and then go through this process of editing, looking at other people's work.
Each year, Quirk receives hundreds of submissions from undergraduate writers and artists. Throughout the semester, students take on roles as editors and designers, reviewing submissions and shaping the journal's theme. The journal also includes alumni voices and connects with the community through outreach initiatives like the Rising Writers Program, which highlights emerging high school writers in the San Antonio area.
Part of Quirk is that we get to lift up students in elementary, in high school, and I've seen firsthand the impact that that makes, and that's what makes me so excited to be here.
And at the end of each semester, the journal comes to life.
It's our Quirk launch. It's at the end of the semester. And one of the ways that we showcase all the writers and artists.
The Quirk launch event invites the campus and the greater San Antonio community to celebrate. For UIWtv, I'm Isabel Lara.
Submissions are open now until March 15th. To learn more, you can visit UIW Quirk online or follow them on Instagram at UIW_Quirk.
If you're looking for hidden gems in the Alamo City, we've got you covered. Fever Hub San Antonio is hosting their virtual reality experience, Titanic: A Voyage Through Time. Jared Gonzalez is live at the scene to check out what this tour is all about. What do you have for us, Jared?
Thank you very much. Today I'm here at River Center Shopping Mall with Fever Hub Regional Sites Operations Manager Crystal Georges, who will be telling us a bit about an immersive VR experience. It's very great to be here, Crystal. So, would you be able to tell us a little bit about what this experience exactly is?
Absolutely. It's called Titanic: A Voyage Through Time, and it is Fever Hub's feature for virtual reality experience.
Sounds very fun. So, what would someone exactly expect to encounter here during this Titanic VR?
So the entire site, with not only the virtual reality experience, it's completely immersive. So when you come, you're getting certain sense of the wood, the ocean. You're seeing a bunch of different period piece photo ops that you can do while you're waiting. And then once you get into the experience, not only are you getting the virtual reality side of it, but it's also completely immersive. You actually are have the technology recognize your hands. So you're able to go through lockers, go through cupboards, lift stuff up, climb ladders, walk downstairs. All of it is completely interactive and immersive, and you get to do it as a group together.
That sounds very, very interesting and very fun opportunity to spend. What a lot of our students back at UIW are wondering is, what accommodations do you provide and what opportunities do you give to us?
Well, I will say Fever loves their guest, loves their clients, so they try to look out for everyone. We do offer a lot of discounts when it comes to being a student, being in the military, being a senior. All of those things can give us discounts. And then also our group bookings. If you come with 8 or more people, the rate will actually go down a lot. And we also feature on our site, we're completely 100% ADA accessible. We have elevator access, escalator, stairs, everything that is going to be needed to have everyone be included and be able to enjoy the experience.
Sounds very fun, and it's a great opportunity for everyone just to spend some fun here and to really access this place. So, where can the students find you, and where can we buy our tickets?
Perfect. So we're actually located on the Alamo side of the shops at River Center. We're right below H&M and Starbucks on the lowest level. And then you can find tickets 3 different ways. One is our box office, which is directly here on site. And you can buy tickets and get in same day. Or you can go through 2 options. One is our app, which is our Fever app. Or we can go to the actual website, which is feverup.com.
Very great. So last but not least, what exactly is this high-tech VR technology that we use in order to go through this experience?
You will absolutely love it. It's completely, again, immersive. So when you put on this headset, you are not only starting by going down into the depths of the water, you're going to start going down into a submarine and looking at the wreckage. You're able to inspect it, and then it'll time travel you back to 1912, and you get to walk aboard the ship. So you're going through these different scenes through the ship, going into the captain's quarters, getting to turn the wheel and blow the horn on the ship. And then you're also going down the grand staircase, getting to see the dining hall, getting to see the layout of the suites, and even down into the depths of the ship into the furnace where you're able to shovel coal and climb ladders. So it really is completely immersive, and you feel like you're getting a very historical and educational side of things as well.
And what are some perks of the VR that makes it so accessible to all of us?
What's accessible is basically, in a nutshell, we're able to time travel. We are time traveling back over 100 years into the past and being able to experience something that is historic and that is of major interest to people. People still have, over 100 years later, have a huge appetite to learn about that fateful event and that fateful night. And so through VR, you're able to time travel and really get immersed in knowing the people that were aboard.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Crystal, for your time. If you're here in San Antonio and you're a history buff just wanting to learn some history or have a fun way to spend some time, here's Titanic, A Time Through Voyage to answer that call. Thank you very much, and back to you in the studio.
Thank you so much, Jared. This definitely looks really fun. So if you're looking for something fun this weekend, Fever Hub offers student discounted tickets. Visit feverup.com to purchase yours today. And whether you're getting VR tickets or rodeo tickets, there's lots to enjoy in San Antonio.
Yeah, that's right. And it's time for us to check out our social media question. This week we asked, what was your favorite rodeo activity? You can find our social media questions on the UIWtv Instagram page. And we'll check in on those responses later on in the show. But don't go anywhere just yet. Entertainment news is coming up after the break.
Yeah, let's go off the train. I'm heading that way. Yeah, man, I can meet you outside.
They're people, not monsters. If you are struggling, call or visit 211 for help.
What's my routine? I don't know. I guess I just... eat healthy, and I work out. There is help out there for you, and recovery is possible.
You are watching UIWtv.
Welcome back. I'm Ellie Vallor with your entertainment for today. Let's check out all the latest buzz on campus. UIW's record label Broadway Bird Records is hosting a talent show this semester. It's open to all UIW students, staff, and faculty. Tomorrow is the final day for auditions, so if you can sing, dance, or have any other hidden talents, make sure to sign up for a slot. Posters are all around campus, and you can scan the QR code to sign up. You can also find BBR's Instagram at UIW_BBR. The Lunar New Year is finally here, and organizations on campus hosted an event to celebrate the Year of the Horse. Lunar New Year marks the start of a new year within the Asian culture. This is the year of the fire horse, which represents freedom, strength, and energy. This means that it's a good time for action and courage.
It took a lot of teamwork, a lot of effort from everybody in our department to put it together, as well as with the vendors as well, contacting them and their willingness to volunteer to come out here as well.
The event included a variety of vendors and pop-up shops. Dumplings and desserts were handed out to students, and they were also invited to sample various teas. Students also had the chance to pet a pony and take pictures with it as a part of the horse celebration. Speaking of celebrations, let's take a look at how some students put on their cowboy boots and got into the rodeo spirit. Thanks, Christian. Personally, I would have loved to rid the bull. Cardinals threw a party gras celebration at the heart of UIW. The event was filled with shops and a variety of clothes, food, jewelry, games, and so much more. Party gras is the final day of carnival celebrations, immediately before the season of Lent begins.
So we're having the band here celebrating with us, as well as had several fun games ready for the students here.
With its welcoming feeling, Party Gras created a safe way to celebrate the religious holiday. If you couldn't make it to the party, don't worry, events like these can be found on UIW Engage in your Cardinal apps. Netflix's F1 Drive to Survive is officially back. Tomorrow it will follow the 2025 season in which McLaren took the Constructors' Championship and Lando Norris took the Drivers' World Championship. The trailer shows all the drama and intensity felt from Red Bull's firing of Christian Horner to the internal battle between Norris and his teammate Oscar Piastri. With the 2026 championship starting in March, this is a fun way for fans to wrap up last year's championship. And you can't have a rodeo without good old country music. But no matter what genre you like, there's plenty of music news to go around on this week's Music in a Minute. Welcome back to Music in a Minute, where the news hits harder than the baseline. Lana Del Rey is back to haunt our playlists. She just dropped her ghostly new single, White Feather Hawk, Tail Deer Hunters, co-written with her husband, her sister, and her brother-in-law. Speaking of stepping into new worlds, Bad Bunny is officially making his leading man debut. He's been cast in his first ever starring role for the drama Puerto Rico, a film diving deep into Puerto Rican identity and culture. Now let's shift gears. Youngblood just announced his next era, idols too, calling it a moment where you can feel invincible. He's leaning into that raw electric energy he's known for, but with a new chapter that feels bigger, louder, and a little more unhinged in the best way. Well, that's it for this week's Music in a Minute. Back to you in the studio. Thanks, Twin. Personally, I'll be listening to Lana Del Rey. Well, that's a wrap on entertainment for UIWtv. I'm Ellie Vallor, but sit tight, because sports is coming up next.
How was your day? Good, but I have a lot of work to do, sadly.
Well, I'm sure you'll get it all done. Oh, and when you're done, can you help me with something later?
Sir?
Are you done yet?
You know, Jamie really needs to start knowing when to mind her own business.
Professor Richardson?
Whatever. It's just not my place to be sticking my nose into other people's businesses just because of some specific duty.
Maybe she's trying to teach about responsibility.
No, tell me why I got a notification from your account from freaking Cassandra asking if you wanted to hang out.
Listen.
You were supposed to have dinner with me. Would you rather go hang out with Cassandra?
We have.
Am I not good enough for you?
No. We have something to work on, okay?
Do you have any plans for over the break?
No, I don't really have any plans. Just same old, same old. What about you?
I mean, I don't have anything, but there's always things I want to do and I just never end up doing.
I don't have to say something, but I should.
All it takes is one person. If you or someone you know is experiencing emotional abuse, text CONNECT to 741741.
What's up, Cardinals? Glad you're still tuned in with us. I'm Jayden Ford, here to bring you all the latest sports news. Starting off, the men's track and field team sit in second place after their first day of the Southland Conference Championships. They totaled to 39 points in the 6 events they've competed in so far. Moving on to the women's track team, Elaine Hernandez took 4th in the women's pole vault, clearing 3.64 meters. Then, Storia Ledevant finished the 5,000 meter race in under 18 minutes. She placed 10th, while the relay team placed 6th with a time of 12 minutes and 4 seconds. Keeping things local, a climbing gym is bringing the community together through competition. Reporter Case Victoria takes us inside the annual Sinsville, happening right here on Broadway.
For more than a decade now, this climbing competition has brought athletes and beginners alike under one roof. And now in its 14th year, Sinsville has become less about winning and more about community.
Mainly just a community event, good opportunity for the community to get together, climb together, work on cool, interesting routes together, figure things out.
At the end of the day, the event is less about scores and more about strengthening the climbing community. They encourage climbers of all skill levels to participate, with it all being divided between beginner, intermediate, and advanced, where prizes vary by the category. If you want to be part of that community, the district here on Broadway is inviting climbers and spectators alike to their competition on February 28th.
As long as they have a good time, have fun, that's all that really matters. Like, a comp is just somewhere where you go to meet new people, build community, and I guess it's like a proving ground for yourself. Just come in, test your strength, see how good you're doing.
Whether climbing for the first time or at an advanced level, Sinsville continues to prove that the strongest part about the sport isn't the grip, it's the community. Reporting for UIWtv, I'm Case Victoria.
If you'd like to stay up to date on all things Sinsville, you can find them on Instagram at the District SA. Tickets will be $40 for members and $50 for non-members. While club sports are great for the competitive setting, one organization is finding ways to turn sports into community. Here's Mason Espinoza with the story.
The Catholic Youth Organization was established by the Archdiocese. It brings school students from Catholic schools across the city together to play in a variety of sports. One of the main perks of CYO is the opportunities it offers that may not be attainable on school teams. Inclusivity and equal playing time is also offered, as well as spiritual growth.
So they get equal playing time, so I think everyone has the opportunity to do well in the sport and learn at not even their own pace, but as a team.
In a time where kids would rather be at home on their iPads, CYO makes it their mission to help enrich kids through sports and community.
Just to be able to be outside, be active, connect with their friends in a way that's more face-to-face. They get to read the facial cues, that kind of stuff, as opposed to just staring at a screen and messaging. So we love that opportunity for them.
The coaches of the CYO 5th grade girls basketball team put all of their energy into making CYO a positive experience for everyone involved. The girls have been on a win streak and are on their way to playoffs. The CYO team also works with parents on a financial basis if this is something they are interested in. From UIWtv, I'm Mason Espinoza.
What a great way to bring kids together. For more information on the Catholic Youth Organization, you can visit their website at archsa.org. While some sports clubs focus on winning, one San Antonio Soccer Academy is focused on developing players to compete at the highest levels of the game. For AC River Academy, development starts early. Whether it's warm-ups or fundamentals, every session aims to build soccer players and future leaders.
Are those things that they're going to use when they get to college, when they get to real life, when they, hopefully have a great career.
And at AC River, the next level isn't just about soccer. It's about shaping futures that extend far beyond the field. From discipline to accountability and teamwork, the lessons learned at every practice are designed to last after the final whistle blows. The San Antonio Livestock Show and Rodeo is back in bucking for the year 2026. The rodeo draws in contestants from all over the world for an opportunity to compete in various activities, including bull and bronc riding, show roping, and barrel racing. Darcy Rattle is a 26-year-old saddle bronc rider from Australia who's been riding for 9 years now.
Moved to another country to chase a dream pretty well. Like once you put it like that, it's anything. You feel like you can overcome just about anything if you do that, really.
The rodeo wouldn't be possible without over 7,000 volunteers and their year-round planning and preparation. Make sure to grab your tickets while you can because the rodeo is only here until February 28th. So pull your boots on, grab that cowboy hat, and let's rodeo, San Antonio. Now that you're all caught up, let's take a look at this week's games to watch. Women's basketball will be taking on Stephen F. Austin at the McDermott Center tonight at 6 p.m. Then men's baseball will be taking on Houston Christian University this Friday at 6:35 p.m. This is the first game of their 3-game series taking place this weekend, so make sure to catch one. And finally, men's basketball will be up against Lamar University at the McDermott Center this Saturday at 4 p.m. And that's all we have for sports today. For UIWtv, I'm Jayden Ford. Oh, but you can't get rid of me just yet. Let's circle back to our social media question. My favorite rodeo activity is personally the barrel racing, but I'm curious what our viewers have to say. Leo?
Thanks, Jayden. Oh, thanks once again, Jayden. Zoe said going to the petting zoo. And this must be the hotspot at this year's rodeo because Lisa also said going to the petting zoo. And finally, Sienna said eating funnel cake. Thank you for the responses. So be sure to follow us on Instagram at UIWtv for a chance to appear in our next newscast. And that's all the news that we have for you today. So thanks for tuning in.
Be sure to join us for our next newscast on March 19th. I'm Danna Ramos.
And I'm Maurilio Cruz. And this has been UIWtv.